I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket. And you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait.
닥쳐라.
Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him.
일부러 거울 얘기하지
That's how
말라고.
Crane did it. That's how we're gonna
하지
do it.
말라고 지금
Excellent
엄마들 앞에서
work.
하지 말라고.
Really?
서로 선택해.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
왜? 문제 있어?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's
웃다 보이 좀
Is it
되겠네.
fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business. I paid
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. Only came in
돈 삥땅 쳐놓은 거 사용할 차례인가요?
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you
네가
know?
말하는 것 따라서
My car,
다르지.
total, the gaping maw in my walls. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right.
for me to volunteer information.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course,
룰은 적당히 어겨야지.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But
반대가
thanks for putting me back together.
I'm
유리랑
sorry, I
비스트는
have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended
비스트는
up to.
빚을 내서 이전 생활 비슷하게 하려고 했고 그 왕자는 자기가 다시
You will get on
왕이
that plane
되면
to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
감 좋네.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat. That's the Crooked
들리나? 마이크 다시 꼽았어.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So,
Okay.
where does Crooked Man hang out? I
오,
don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
뭐지?
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
그리고
I got no
아까
other choice.
그 인어공주가 와서 얘기한 건 백설 조심하라는 얘기가 아니고 이 친구들이라고 생각하는 사람들도 뭔가 조금씩은 뒤틀린 남자랑 관련되어 있으니까 그걸 생각해 보라는 거겠지라고 백설공주 한번 믿어봅니다. 한번 믿어봅니다. 이 다리 오프닝 때 나오는 다리네.
That's it, all right.
Oh yeah. 뭔데? 9와 4분의 3 승강장인가?
Tim. What the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
셋 중 누구냐? 블루비어드, 토드, 스노우 화이트. 셋 중 뭐가 있는데.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
I get it, you have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up! I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh?
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
Yeah? Mate,
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
I got a
The
problem.
boss is there.
You needn't worry.
that much.
He'll come around, and like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed.
Bloody hell! This fucking guy!
Hi. 얼굴 좀 보자. 돌아봐.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill.
캐서린 휠. 이게 뭐지? 에피소드 4 곧 끝나겠네.
You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
이게 정석이지 이라고 다음 화로. 오케이, 인정한다.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
뭐야? 그러면 36.2%가 그 리본 뺐단 말이야? 궁금한 거 인정. 그래, 내 리본 아니야? 근데 뭐가 안 나온단 말이지. 내 싸구려 담배를 지금 피는 놈이 하나 더 나와야 되는데, 내 담배를 피는, 이런 쓰레기 같은 담배를 피는 놈이 하나 더 나와야 되는데 안 나온다. 빨리 나와야 되는데. 그때 쌍둥이 죽인 거는 이것들 때문에 더 귀찮기 싫어서, 끝날 때까지 귀찮기 싫어서 일단 하나 죽였는데, 지금 보니까 그때 죽여서 저기 있는 사람 중에 완벽하게 적이 하나 생긴 거고 원수가 하나 생긴 거고, 살렸으면은 적어도 그나마 자비를 베풀어줄 만한 사람이 하나 생기는 거구나. 에피소드 5까지 달리냐고? 그래? 달릴까? 근데 잠시 끊었다가 할 생각. 방송 이거 일단 파일을 업로드 하려면은 잘라야 되니까 일단 잠시 자를 생각. 좋아. 여기서